Hello, my friends. A good Saturday to you. I am Christiana Gaudette. I am live on my YouTube channel. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to Laura T for starting us out with a super chat. Super chats and super stickers are ways you can support this broadcast. You can also support my channel a number of ways. Certainly, subscribe, hit the button so you get notifications, the bell, right? Like this video. And if you are subscribed and you want more content, who doesn't want more content? You can become a member of this channel at one of 3 levels. And it's a good time to do it now because we have a members only live stream coming up on Tuesday. And so you want to join us for that, right? So, Saturday Psychic Sampler, and before we get there, I want to say thank you to all of the members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. When you see a name in green, you know that's someone who is making that monthly commitment. We appreciate it, just as we appreciate Laura for her super chat. All right, so Saturday, it's my favorite live reading session of the week. Because we get another super chat. Oh my goodness, that's what we do. Let me just see what just came in. A super sticker from Adriana. Thank you so much. So greatly appreciated. Seriously, Saturday is my favorite because we do specific questions only. That means we're not doing what does the universe want me to know? We're not doing please pull a card for me. We do that on other broadcasts. Today, we spill the tea and squeeze the juice as specific as you can be, please. And I will be as specific as I can be with you. Before we get going, of course, I want to remind you that Starcon is coming. It'll be January 21st through 23rd, online on the Excellence event management platform and in person at the Doubletree Executive Meeting Center in Palm Beach Gardens. So, get your ticket. Ticket prices range from $50, which gives you 12 classes, all the way up to $425, which gives you a lot of classes. And the classes you can't watch in person, you can watch online during our 30-day afterglow on Excellence after the conference ends. So go to starcon.com, STAARCON.com, get your tickets. I also want to remind you, I work while you play. I am available on weekends. I am available evenings throughout the week, daytimes too, all throughout the holiday season. I do not take a vacation during the holiday time. So reach out whenever you are ready for a reading. And you can do that on my website, christianagaudette.com. All right, my friends, I'll end the shameless self-promotion and begin the readings. That's what we're here for. And let me just make sure I'm seeing all of you. All right. The first question I see is from Kim Case. Kim, thank you so much for being a member here. And let's see what we got. My question is, what is the white ibis? Is it the white? It's got to be a white ibis versus a white iris, because we're here in Florida and we have those. What is the white ibis trying to tell me? He keeps knocking on my window and sitting on my car. Oh, wow. And the ibis can have such a special message. They're sacred to the goddess Isis. And she's the goddess of the great magic of need and love. So we want to think about that. You know, your ability to do miraculous things when you have great need and when you have great love. We want to think about that. But what do the cards say about this? What is the message of this bird? It is a message of healing from 2 gentlemen, maybe or maybe not related to each other, who are both in spirit, who are both watching over you. And they send you a message of love and healing for you and for the people you care about. So the larger message here is to know that you are held in spiritual love and healing, and you can take advantage of that energy. It's pretty powerful. All right, and Kim, Yuhara has a question. Keeps dreaming of fig trees. Is there a meaning? And I would ask, specifically to Yuhara, how do you feel about figs? Do figs have a particular significance to you? Because that could play into it. But what I see with the fig tree is this idea, it's actually for me about anxiety. What are you worried about? What are you worried will not come to fruition? What are you worried will not happen the way it should? This, I think, is a message encouraging you to be patient, to wait for what you want, to work for what you want, knowing that it will happen in time. Do not be anxious that it will not. All right. Adriana Belange, thank you so much for helping out with the super sticker. Really appreciated. It's a work issue. Could I please confirm what TT's issue is with me and if she's manipulating my boss to not giving me the recognition I deserve? All right, so TT, give me a minute. TT is going through a lot personally, having nothing to do with you, but like we have an expression in the United States, excuse me, I'm going to swear. The expression is shit rolls downhill. And what that means, if someone is going through a hard time, their stuff is just going to float on over you. And that may be what's going on here. It may not be personal at all. It may just be this person is acting this way because they can, because they're going through a tough time and they don't know how to manage it. Now, in terms of how they actually feel about you, it's true that they don't seem to really like you or appreciate you or think you're good at what you do, which is obviously not true, but they will try to make you look bad. So we've got two things going on. One, TT is in a bad mood, so she doesn't even want to care, want to try. And two, TT doesn't really like you, is jealous of you, and wants to make it be like you're not doing a good job even though you are. Is TT communicating that to your boss? I think TT is trying to do that. Does your boss believe it? Not really. Not really, but maybe a little. Why are you not getting the recognition you deserve? I mean, I feel like that's part of the whole sort of culture of the place that you are, is they don't give people recognition if they don't absolutely have to. Is there anything you can do to shore yourself up with your boss? Don't be insecure. Be comfortable, act comfortable. And I wouldn't particularly say anything. I would just make sure you're hitting all your marks and doing what you need to do. It's not a great situation. You could use another job, honestly. All right, that was a very long answer, but that's a nuanced problem and it's not an easy thing. All right, Laura T, thank you so much once again for the generous super sticker. Thanks for being here. My pineal gland is acting a bit haywire. Any advice? Now, obviously, with medical stuff, you know what I'm going to say. Your doctor is your best source of health information. But I'm also going to mention that, of course, the pineal gland is related to the brow chakra and the third eye. So have you been doing a lot of psychic work? Have you been using some new psychic techniques that could be part of the problem? Doing some third eye meditation just to calm everything down might be very helpful. What do I see in the cards regarding this? It doesn't look terribly serious. It does look like something you should speak with a doctor about. And it does seem to require rest and meditation, and also maybe spending time in nature. It feels like we need to calm everything down, calm everything down. Is this going to be a problem in the long run? No, I think you'll find a way to get control of it, and it's going to be a balance between what you can do allopathically and what you can do in naturopathically, psychically, spiritually. It requires all of the above. Hope you do better soon. I think you will. Diana Price, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Will I get the volunteering position doing social media and research for a peacemaking organization in Northern Ireland? The work is in exchange for room and board and 3 to 6 months. Wow. What an interesting thing. Will you get it? 50-50, completely unpredictable, I'm afraid to say, completely unpredictable. So here's the question I am going to answer. Do you want it? I mean, what is it? You know, sometimes these volunteer positions are great, sometimes they're not. Is it a good position, really? And the answer is yes and no. There are ways it's good, there are ways it's not. And the thing is, it has sort of a political overtone to it. So there might be some issues there. This is murky. The whole thing is murky. And then I say, well, is it scammy? I don't think it's exactly scammy. But let us just say, it just feels like, okay, man, we really need to do we need someone to do this. We can't afford to pay them. Let's have them live in the spare room and we'll give them some food and, you know, then they can have the Irish experience. I think if you were to get it, for 3 to 6 months, it would actually be a fine experience and worth doing. But it's got some problems associated with it. Nothing dangerous, but some problems. So if you don't get it, you can say you dodged a bullet. If you do get it, you can continue your grand adventure. But there might be some other things you want to look for. Since I can't get a clear read on it, I'm a little suspicious. So definitely look for other options as well. All right, Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. Things between my best friend and I have been weird since Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Haven't really talked or hung out. Some stuff happened in between then and now. Where is this friendship going? So, I mean, I feel like if either of you had a crisis and needed the other person, you would have each other's backs. You would be there for each other. I do believe that. I do feel like there's been some sort of upset and misunderstanding between the two of you, where the other person is feeling bad, is like hurt or upset. And I don't know if that's been expressed or not, but I can tell you the air has not been cleared. Looking at how you're feeling, I think you would really like this friendship to continue, and you're sad that it is the way it is. And I think you would have to step up and do the work to repair it. You would have to reach out to this person and say, hey, you know, I know you're upset about X, Y, or Z, or it seems like you're upset, but I don't know what it is. Can we talk? And really try to hear this person. Does this person have the skill to express what's going on? Yeah, Mets are Mets. You know, that could be part of the issue. That could be part of the issue. However, do I think this friendship will be able to move forward? Yes, but it's definitely going to need some repair and there will be some larger issues here. This is not your fault. It's either a clear difference of opinion and personality, a clear misunderstanding, or this person is having clear psychological issues. One way or the other, it's not your fault. Do the best you can. Teresa, good afternoon. Will I get a permanent position at the company? I don't see them letting you go. I think you're going to stay there, and I think you will eventually, I don't know. I don't see you leaving, but I'm not sure if you're going to be onboarded as permanent. I could see them just like hanging on to you for a while without doing that. Maybe in a little while they will. I feel like there's all kinds of questions, not about you, but about structure and staffing and all of these other things, and you may get caught up in that. So I know you are well liked and I think you'll be retained. But in terms of actually getting onboarded, yeah, I'm going to say I think it will happen, but not right away. Hang on 1 second. Okay. There's the rest of your question. Okay, well, they do love you too. They do. Okay, Dot Love It. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. Any advice on how to deal with the great anxiety I've been feeling over the last few days? First of all, I'm so sorry. I know that's really hard. And I think part of it is the anxiety you have from healing from the past. And part of it is anxiety you have about trying to grow toward the future. And I think what you have to do is take a breath and remember that life is a journey. Life is a journey. And on the journey, there are bumps and there are twists and turns. And we could sort of say, well, gee, the journey would have been so much easier if this hadn't happened or if that hadn't happened. And we could also say, well, I'm afraid of the future because of how the past has been. And we could say all those things. But the reality is you just got to show up for the journey, and the journey is the journey. There's good parts, there's hard parts, there's difficult parts, there's funny parts, there's creative parts, there's all kinds of parts. Just be there for the journey and learn to enjoy the journey in all its parts. I know easier said than done, but there it is. Yolanda, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Anything significant in my personal life for the rest of December? Some new opportunities, whether that's new friends or new opportunities at work. There is just a sense of new opportunity. Maybe new opportunity for friendship, new opportunity to have some fun. And also new opportunity to have like a better understanding of some of, every family has dysfunction, right? So when we look at your particular flavor of family dysfunction, specific to your family of origin, there may be some new opportunities to understand that or get some healing or closure to some of that. So that could be really great. Gemini Sun, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And let me also just say hi to Charles Smith and Smile Soul 20. Thank you both for being members here and thanks for being with us today. All right. Gemini Sun. My doctor says I can switch up my seizure pill routine, but I'm very anxious about it, especially because I'm pregnant. Should I wait till birth or go for it? I don't know if it's anxiety or my gut. Right, so your doctor tells you one thing, but you're anxious to do it. So, should you do as the doctor says or should you wait? And is your anxiety really intuition to not do it, or is it just anxiety? Here's what I would do. I would ask your doctor what's going to happen if I don't do this, if I wait till if I wait till after birth, what's going to happen? Like what I think you don't have all the information for the risk benefit analysis. And I think because of the way you're feeling, whether or not it's anxiety or intuition doesn't really matter. It's how you're feeling. And so I think if possible, you should hold off on it, but you should ask your doctor to make sure you understand the consequences of that before you make your final decision. And I mean, you're going to be giving birth in the next 5 minutes anyway. I mean, not really 5 minutes, but soon. So it shouldn't make that much difference to hold it off just for a little while. Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for giving me the name of the Tarot Fairy Godmother. All right, I dreamt about my favorite uncle who wanted to see me before he died. However, he transitioned over a decade ago. What does he want to say? Well, first of all, happy birthday. He wants to say happy birthday. He also wants to say he sees all the opportunities that are open in front of you that were not open to him. And he wants you to seize every opportunity. And he knows that while seizing the opportunity, you're putting some of your life on hold. And he knows that's hard. But he says you must do it, and he is with you, and he is helping you. Okay. Pamela's insight. What actions or lack of actions do I need to take at this time to deal with the situation with my BFF? Will our friendship recover? The problem here, I feel like the problem is not so much you, but the BFF is having issues and doesn't quite know how to process it. So I would say on your end, you got to be forgiving and willing to help and willing to understand what the issues are here. And so I don't know if the friendship will recover or not, because it really depends on whether the friend will recover or not. So I think what you got to do is just try to be there. Do not take it personally. Try to be as helpful as possible without being condescending or patronizing, and try to be patient and not take anything personally. We'll see where it goes. I feel like the BFF is at a turning point. It's not really about the friendship. It's about where the BFF is in life. All right. Charles Smith, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Will I be able to shuffle medical appointments to be able to attend FPG and Summer Magic Fest? FPG, yes. Summer Magic Fest, unclear, maybe. But FPG, yes. So we're talking about FPG Beltane. I will see you there. Looking forward to that. All right, Cassandra, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. My boyfriend and I have stopped house hunting for the time being. Do you see us getting a house anytime soon? I know real estate's crazy right now. You're right to stop for now because it's been causing you anxiety. You will be able to get a house, and it might not be that far in the future. It might be within the next 9 months. So it's not that far away. It will happen. Barrett Ermitero, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Hi there. Do you see me getting this job coming up, or is there going to be something else? I have an interview Tuesday. Do not give notice before you have the job. I'm not sure that this is going to be the right job, but I do see a good job coming in, so I know that it will ultimately happen. And oh my goodness gracious, we just got a super sticker from Robin Renee. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. I want to go back a minute to Cassandra. I'll take care of your mom in a minute. But it makes sense too to stop house hunting because you're going to be giving birth soon. I totally get that. But they say new baby, new house. So I feel like within a year of the baby's life, you'll have your new house. Just wanted to be clear about that. All right, Jaylyn, nice to see you. Moonlight Tarot. Can I know how my finances will be this month? I feel like it'll be okay, especially as we get toward the end of the month. There may be some new money coming in. Obviously, don't spend it till you have it. For Raquel, Cassandra, for my mother, Raquel, she's driving right now, but she's on a fitness kick and wants to know about her health and if she'll be able to compete in a fitness competition. So cool. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. Health-wise, I think what you're trying to do is create some healing with this, and I think you are doing well with it. Just be careful about supplements. If you're taking supplements, be very, very careful about that. Run that through your doctor. All right. Now, as far as entering a fitness competition, I feel like it's going to take a minute. I don't think you're there yet. And the real competition, I mean, the fitness competition is fun and good and all of that. But the real competition is between you. I mean, it's all of us, man. We are all in a competition between us and the things that want to make us unhealthy. If your fitness keeps you healthy, you just won the competition. Seriously. So I don't think you should just make it be about the competition. But I think if you want to do the competitive stuff, it could be fun. It could be good motivation and good fellowship. And I think you can get there. Okay, White Magic Witch, if I start to do prosperity services, do you think it will work for me getting clients? And the answer is it probably will help. Yes, it probably will help. Von Ray, regarding the friend, I was the hurt one and I told her how I felt. I don't think she's great with me expressing myself the way I did. I see there needs to be another conversation. Yeah, the thing is, I think she's also the hurt one. And I'm glad you expressed yourself, Von Ray, but I feel like she's the hurt one and she's not expressing it, and that's the problem. You know, because I feel like maybe she's even hurt by what made you hurt. And so she does not have the emotional intelligence that you have. So good luck with that. I didn't mean that like, oh, yeah, good luck with that. I didn't mean it quite that way. That sounded much worse than I meant it. I'm sorry. I just meant it is tough and it's not your fault. Maria Mary, can I know what Zay is feeling for me right now? I think feeling maybe treated a little, I don't know, like things are a little unfair. I think this person does care for you, but either a situation is unfair or something that has happened is unfair. JD, nice to see you. I was hoping, if I may, please ask what I can expect between me and GS moving into a new year. No contact currently. If there's contact from them coming my way, let me know. Not necessarily happening. Not necessarily happening. It might be time for you to move on. Seriously. Okay, Delia Lossie, can I know how to improve my money? Something we'd all like to do. Don't spend it. Yeah, that's always helpful. I feel like there might be some education you need to do, some classes or a certification or something to allow you to make more money. Take the long view and do something like that. Okay, the Night Wisdom Tarot. How will my meeting with my boyfriend be this week? I think it will happen, and I think it will be nice. I think it'll be kind of fun. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being a member here, and thanks for being here. My father hasn't wanted to talk to me in years. When I reach out, he never responds. I miss him. The rest of the family says don't bother, wondering if I should try to reach out or not. You know, I think that you should try, because then at least you know you tried. And then if he doesn't reach out, that's on him, not you. And Cassandra has been a member for 7 months. Yay. And thank you for the super sticker, Cassandra. Really appreciate it. So from my perspective, I have gotten to the end of all the requests. If I accidentally missed you, if you haven't made a request yet, please get that question in. You can reiterate the question if I accidentally missed you, or you can give us a new question if you haven't asked a question yet. So again, I want to remind you, Starcon, come to Starcon. For those of you who are local, we're doing our Cards and Conversation meetup at Panera Bread Sunday at 4 p.m. I hope to see you there. It's free, it's fun, why wouldn't you? Tuesday, members only meetup right here, 7 p.m. And I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or right here at my Palm City table here, right at my office. I would love to see you. You can reach out to me, go to my website to find my contact information and or to schedule your appointment directly, christianagodet.com. I thank you all so very much. A special thanks to the members and to those of you who helped out with super chats and super stickers. I'll look forward to seeing you soon.